how to play high notes on the clarinet in relation to the low notes. Show you very quickly this little example from the Spohr concerto. Now when we play the clarinet, we must even out the registers. We play the high notes very, very differently than the low notes. The low notes are blown differently than the high notes. So if we have arpeggios, like for example in this Spohr concerto, where we jump between the low register and the high register so quickly, we must be able to even those registers out. And exactly this is the thing that we will speak about in this video today. But before I will exactly show you how to do this, I want to tell you about the promotion we have going on this week on clarinetmasterclass.com. Okay, so you've probably heard already about it. Clarinetmasterclass.com is the best clarinet education program there is online. Okay, there's no better one out there. It's my program, I created it, but it is the best one. Okay, so the goal of the program is to give you 100% control over the clarinet, and it has happened so many times with members of clarinetmasterclass.com already, and I'm 100% certain that this will happen to you too. We will go up in price. Okay, so after this promotion week, after these 7 days end, we will go from 39 a month to 49 a month, and we will never go back to 39 a month anymore. Right now, this week, you can still lock in the 39 a month for lifetime. It's the last possible chance to do this. Afterwards, it's gonna be higher, and it's gonna be higher. Why? Because it is actually worth so much more than even the 49 a month, okay? So make sure to join this week. You get on top. 15 clarinetists will get extra discount. Enter the coupon code last chance, all together, all small, in order to see if you're still one of the 15 clarinetists that gets the discount of 30% off for the first 3 months, or a larger discount for the entire first year. Okay, so it's going to be 30% off for 15 clarinetists. Once these 15 spots are full, we are going to fill the spots up with $39 a month spots, and afterwards we will go to $49 a month, and you will have missed your chance. That's why the coupon code of this promotion is last chance, because it is the last chance. Okay, make sure to join. Make sure to make the progress for yourself this year to get all the information necessary in order to gain complete control over the clarinet and not miss out on all the gains that you could have this year. Okay, that you can express what is in your head. I want you to be able to, what you hear in your inner ear, that it comes, that the clarinet will just not be the opponent we're always fighting, but it will just act as a tool to express the music that you already have in your ear. Okay, if this sounds good to you, go sign up right now. The link is down in the description. The link is in the first comment. Go sign up right now. Let's continue with the high notes. Okay, so in this passage, we have low notes. Like for example, the F we started, it's not such a low note, but it's quite low. And already here, we must blow the high register very, very differently than we start the passage. So okay, we must open up a lot and start blowing much less when we go into the high register. So if I would just blow through on one continuous airstream, would sound something like this. Okay, that's probably not what you would like to sound like. Okay, but that's what I see with many clarinetists that begin, and also many more advanced clarinetists that play everything with the same airstream, or have the wrong image in the head that they think they need a faster air for the high notes. No, it's not like this. You need fast, thin air for the low notes. A very lip-focused way of playing. That's what you should have, okay? And once you get up into the altissimo, still with quite a high tongue position, but do you see the difference of air? And this is the evening out that we have to make in such a short amount of time already, okay? Also here, very low note, okay? Many people play the opposite. And then the high note is so exaggerated and the low note is diffuse. Okay, we must even our instrument out. Our instrument is in essence, in its nature, uneven. The lower register is a bit more diffuse, a bit too round, a bit too warm, you could say, okay? So the nature of the clarinet is to be like this in the low register. And the high register, the nature of the clarinet is to be very squeaky, tight, and too pinched. We must therefore do the opposite in order to even the registers out. Fast air, very focused, thin airstream, like a line of air, thin line of air, blown out lip-wise, okay? In the low register. And in the high register. You form with the tongue the vowel like the German U umlaut. You can also say something like the English E. The U will give even a little bit rounder air, and when you go into the very high notes, here you will go even to U. That's the air I want you to have for the very high notes, okay? So that's quite a difference here between the low register and the high register, okay? Very, very big difference. And if we are not aware of this difference, we will not make the change. You must actively know that you have to blow slower air like this with a throat-based approach for the high notes, and fast air like this for the very low notes, okay? And if you don't know this, you will not do it. This is not something that we intuitively would find out or do. And that's exactly why I want you to join clarinetmasterclass.com. I share everything that we don't intuitively find out or do, but we have to do anyways in order for the clarinet to be sounding good, okay? And to have control over the clarinet and to play good, yeah? To not be the worst or part of the worst people in the clarinet class, to not mess up concerts, to not mess up competitions, to not always fail the first rounds in auditions, to be able to have 100% control over the clarinet. And these are all things we don't intuitively do, but we must have heard once, okay? I will share this with you. There's much more on there, but you will find out about all of the cool stuff that's on clarinetmasterclass.com once you've joined. Okay, last chance is the coupon code. Go sign up right now. Link is down in the description below, down in the comment below. Go check it out and sign up right now.